Hello YouTube viewers and random LEGO fans, today I'll be checking out this, which is the new Shuttle Tydirium set from Return of the Jedi, and here it is in its box, which features the LEGO and Star Wars logos at the top, a Stormtrooper mask on the opposite side, and some images of the minifigures included in the set at the bottom. It is for ages 9 to 14, it's set number 75094, and it is the Imperial Shuttle Tydirium set. The box also features a huge image of the fully constructed shuttle on the front, looking very awesome indeed, with the Death Star 2 in the sky behind it, and the trees from the forest moon of Endor below, and the satellite dish there as well, and a nice explosion thrown in just because. On the back we get another look at the actual LEGO set when it's fully built, with some smaller images around it showing off its various features, plus a few illustrated panels showing the minifigures in action. Opening up the box we get the instruction manual and a sticker sheet wrapped up in a nice little package, as well as 6 numbered bags of LEGO bits. So that's it for the box, let's move on to the time lapse. Okay, so here we have the completed Shuttle Tydirium, and it's really huge. Taking a look at the cockpit, LEGO have just nailed the basic shape of it, with a slightly tinted rectangular windscreen and a slight tapering around the nose. What's really great here is that the entire front of the shuttle can be raised up, allowing access to the cockpit itself, where you can see seats for 2 minifigures, as well as some details from the sticker sheet which represent the controls and monitors. The 3 iconic wings have been excellently recreated here. The 2 wings on the sides are slightly thinner than the one at the top, and just like in the movie, they fold down into a flight position. This just makes the shuttle even bigger, and I really love the mechanism used here to secure the wings, so no matter to what angle they're moved, they stay there. This is due to this large cylindrical section on the sides, which rotates with the wings, and I love how intricate it is. It's not just a simple hinge. The larger sail at the top is of course stationary, and was frankly a nightmare to build, as it's made up of all these tiny little pieces, so it took a long time to put together. I have to say though that it was without a doubt worth it, as all these little pieces make it look like the shuttle is made up of all these interconnecting panels of metal, and as you can see the level of detail is great, as they managed to capture these grey sections at the back, as well as that sort of clamp-like piece at the bottom. Tydirium is kitted out with a number of weapons. At the front you can spot these 2 small cannons, there's one of these on both sides, as well as 2 larger cannons below them, and again they have a counterpart on the opposing side. They have some limited articulation, being able to move up and down, as both shorter and longer cannons are on hinges. Below the larger cannons on both sides we get a green spring-loaded rocket, which is activated by pressing down on this white cylindrical piece on the side of the shuttle. The rocket shoots out to a great distance, as it is so powerful, but can be a bit of a danger to some younger children. Some doors are present on both sides of the shuttle, which lift up, revealing the interior, which contains a lot of detail. You can see some spare green rockets hang from the roof, while on one side a seat for one of the minifigures has been included, as well as a yellow crate. The crate can be detached from the interior and have its top removed, where you can see some thermal detonators have been stored inside it. On top of this, there's a hidden hatch on the bottom of the shuttle. Pulling this yellow tab down will cause it to spring open, allowing the yellow crate to fall out and drop down to the ground. This little hatch can also double as the entrance ramp to the shuttle as well, as the design on it almost looks like rungs on a ladder. With the crate taken out, you can also get a good look at the monitor at the back, while on the far side we get 2 more seats for the minifigures. Another bonus is this removable piece, which works as storage for a backpack and a blaster. To close the doors, just slide them down and back into place. The back of the shuttle doesn't offer much, save for this white rounded section which features the 2 rectangular boosters which propel it, and as you can see they have been given a brilliant effect via the use of these transparent blue pieces. On the underside some retractable legs can be found which are connected, so just pulling one forward will cause the other to follow. They aren't too long, and I wish we'd gotten some sort of way to display this set with the wings extended. However, the legs only work when the wings are closed, allowing it to land like a dainty butterfly. So when it comes to detail and features, this is excellent. It looks just like the real thing. Well, a pixelated version of the real Shuttle Tydirium. The set of course comes with a total of 5 minifigures: Han, Leia, Chewie and 2 rebel troopers, all of which are wearing their Endor forest gear. Han looks brilliant with the long camo trench coat on over his regular smuggler's gear, and of course he comes with his standard blaster. Next up we have Chewie, who pretty much looks the same as any other LEGO minifigure of the character, and he is equipped with his crossbow blaster. Leia looks excellent. They got the hair sculpt right, and I love the use of this fabric as her poncho. She's carrying a blaster, and don't kill me, but I don't know what that is. Finally, the two rebel troopers look good. One is wearing a full camo suit and has a beard, while the other is wearing pretty much the same outfit, except he's wearing a light brown vest instead and is carrying a blaster. Of these 5 figures, it's only Han and Leia who feature that twisty head alternate expression feature, so turning their heads 180 degrees and then flipping their hair around will turn Han from happy to disgruntled, and Leia from smug to angry. Doing a quick size comparison, here we have the Tydirium and its minifigures next to a basic Kylo Ren lightsaber, a basic Luke Skywalker lightsaber, and a Black Series 6-inch Luke Skywalker figure, so you can really get a good idea of just how large this thing actually is. So overall, what do I think of this set? Well, as per usual, LEGO have just continued to up their game, and this is a perfect recreation of Shuttle Tydirium, or, well, as perfect as it can be when it's made from little plastic bricks. Speaking of which, there are a ton of tiny pieces to put together, which can make building it rather cumbersome, but the crystal clear instructions make it hard to make a mistake. And like I said earlier in the video, it is so worth it, as the finished product looks so good, and it's frankly fascinating to watch it all come together. The opening cockpit is great, but the sliding side panels allowing access to the belly of the shuttle are just a masterstroke, as it allows room for the other minifigures, as well as all of the accessories. But the most impressive thing about this has to be those folding wings, and more primarily the way in which the hinges on both sides are designed. They're strong and robust, allowing them to hold the wings out or up securely. There's not even a slight wobble, they're just locked in place. Not to the extent where the shuttle can be displayed resting on its wings, of course, which is why I wish these fold-out legs had somehow been able to extend out and give it some extra support. But as it is, it's fantastic, while getting some of the minifigures in their indoor variant outfits is just a real cherry on the cake. If you're a Return of the Jedi, or heck, even just a Star Wars fan, as well as a LEGO lover, then this is certainly a must for you. And so that brings us to the end of this review. I really hope you liked it. If you did and you're new to my channel, please hit subscribe for more videos and keep up to date with all my latest news and reviews by liking my Facebook page and following me on Twitter. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.